Yes, sir. Welcome back to Fast Break Bets, presented by Betting Pros. You know me, you know the voice, you know the guy. It's me, really real, villain real, Terrell Furman Jr. here at your service, kinda. Down one more today, 1 and 2 day on Fast Break Bets, plus the social media play, and it is rather unexpiring past week or so that I've been on. Haven't been able to catch a stride, been losing left and right, and um it's actually funny because some of the people that I follow in the NBA betting space have talked about how they're having a tough week too. And I wonder if it's the trying to figure this out before the trade deadline and all of that. Because it felt like January, there was 3 straight weeks of straight profit for the show. And I wonder if the trade deadline had anything to do with that. And let's see if we can start to figure this thing out as we come up on the trade deadline today, 4 p.m. Eastern today. That is when the trade deadline is up, I believe. So, um, let's recap here. We've got this is Wednesday's fast break bets. The Grizzlies laying 7.5. Never in doubt. Grizzlies handle business. Whenever we're in a slump, the Grizzlies typically tend to pull us out of it. And then we have Wemby going over 40.5 PRA. He finished with 38. That sucked. And then Jared Allen wasn't even close again. The struggles of betting Afro Samurai here has really, really been tough because I used to love betting Jared Allen. And now it seems like I can't hit a bet. And that's how I know that I'm really, really in a slump when I get some of my favorite players that I'm betting and I'm not hitting them. So let's break out of this on a Thursday. I have a couple of plays for you, but first, I have to remind you that you must get into that Discord. bettingpros.com/chat, bettingpros.com/chat. You can hop into our Discord chat. We have a whole bunch of Discord conversations. You can hop in the Fast Break Bets channel and talk to us there. Uh, Bounce ideas, all of that stuff over there. You can also talk in the Daily Juice channel, or we have a whole bunch of different sports channels that you can get in there. Like it's a whole big community, and you can bounce off ideas and get tips and all of that from a whole bunch of really, really smart people across the betting landscape over there in the Betting Pros Discord. That is bettingpros.com/chat, bettingpros.com/chat. All right, we're getting down to business. I've been losing. I don't have any time to play around. No jokes. We got to lock in. We got to focus here. Coming up on game number one that I am betting, we have the Los Angeles Clippers going on the road, going to play the Indiana Pacers. Clippers are laying 4.5 here. However, this line is on the move. Looks like it's moving to 5.5 relatively quickly, if not already there in some books. I did find a 4.5 laying out there. So make sure you shop your line. See, look, yeah, I see some fives out there. I'll pick it at 5. That's fine. I'll pick it at 5 because it looks like this is going to be 5.5 real soon. So I'll pick it here at 5, which I'm not mad at because I still like it here at 5. This is a Clippers team that we just bet last time out. I've actually bet them very recently as well. It didn't go too well. They got absolutely destroyed by the Los Angeles Lakers. They ended up running to the pace of the Lakers, and the Lakers made every single shot. Like every single shot that could be made, the Lakers were able to go out there and make it. And so um it was some 60% they were shooting for the first half of that game. Came down a little bit in the second half, but still went above 50%. I think this is a better defensive effort from the Los Angeles Clippers. We look at the last 5 games. Despite that horrible game that they played, they actually are still third in opponents' points per game, 107.2 points per game for the Clippers in the last 5, whereas the Pacers And the Pacers actually have been soaring. They've been really, really good as of late. They just took a loss against the Trailblazers here, and now they're going on the road against the Clippers. But during that 5 game span, despite the wins that they have, they're 4-1 in that span. Gave up 115 points per game. That is 21st in the NBA in that span. They've been horrible offensive rebounding, and that's the good point for the Clippers. The Clippers are really, really good at limiting offensive rebounds. So I think there's going to be a lot of limited possessions here for the Pacers, not opportunity for second chance points. I don't think it's going to be opportunities for them to run in transition because of how good the Pacers can slow this game down. And I think that's exactly what they do. They ran to the pace of the Lakers in the last game. I think this time around, they slow the game down. They try to capitalize on the turnovers of the Pacers, get some points in transition, limit them to one possession. Don't let them go running up and down and trying to make this a track meet. No, that's not the game that the Clippers want to play. The Clippers want to slow this down, play defense, make this ugly, and outmuscle the Pacers in this one. And I think that's what they do. I think that this is a really good bounce back after getting destroyed by the Lakers at home the last time out. Clippers have been really good at home over the course of this season, 18-8 against the spread, 17-9 straight up, and 20-6 as a favorite at home on the money line are the Los Angeles Clippers. We're getting less than 2 possessions here. I like it. I'm going to lay it. Give me the Los Angeles Clippers -5. I'll call it at 5. -5 for the Clippers. I think that is a very, very good play. All right. Play number 2. We're going to the prop bet cheat sheet. And we are going over to that Kings and Trailblazers game. Trailblazers have moved to a 1-point favorite here at home against Sacramento Kings. This is the new era without De'Aaron Fox. Bring in Zach LaVine. And I am going to trust somebody that's been on the team for a while. Domantas Sabonis going over 18.5 points here today. Prop bet cheat sheet has him projected for 21.1, 65% cover probability, and a 5-star bet rating. You look at Sabonis, he's been over this line in 10 of his last 15 games, been really, really good towards the line. And then also looking at without De'Aaron Fox, this is the new regime, no De'Aaron Fox. Look like you will have Zach LaVine in this game. But last 5 games without De'Aaron Fox for Sabonis, 21, 14, 23, 21, 22. So right there in that 21.1 range, last 5 games, he's been over this prop 4 of the last 5 without De'Aaron Fox. I think while getting LaVine still acclimated to the offense, yes, he's going to go out there and be able to get his, but I think it's going to be a lot of emphasis on Sabonis, especially down low against DeAndre Ayton, and allowing him to be able to cook there. And we'll see if Jonas Valanciunas will play in this game. He got traded yesterday. I don't have any news yet if he's going to come in there and impact it. But if anything, I think Sabonis playing the 4 and Valanciunas playing the 5 opens him up and frees him up a little bit more. And even if it doesn't, like, there's a chance Valanciunas still comes off the bench and they use him as more of a backup center rather than playing alongside Sabonis. So there's a couple of different ways they could play that there. But I still like the number. I still like the line. We're getting it low enough. I think this is going to be a game that is highly competitive. I mean, the books are telling you it's a 1.5 point spread, and it's flipping between the Kings and the Portland Trailblazers. This should be a competitive game. And I think this is a good spot for Sabonis here, who's been really, really good to this number with De'Aaron Fox in the lineup and having somebody on the caliber of that player. And he's also been good with them outside the lineup. So I like I like Domantas Sabonis here to go over 18.5 points in this game. That's play number 2. Let's try to get off the slump. Please, let's try to get off the slump here. So here are the 2 plays that I have for you. Clippers laying, I call it 5. I'm call it 5. Update the sheet and call it 5 here. 5.5. That is where I have the Clippers. I still think they cover those numbers. Clippers laying 5, 5.5 here. I like those plays today. And Domantas Sabonis to go over 18.5 points. That is play number 2. All right. That's it. Not gonna. We got straight to business. We gotta end the week off in the right note. So hopefully we got 2 winners right there at really real __ on X, at BettingPros on X and TikTok, and at Betting Pros NFL on Instagram, youtube.com/bettingpros. You can drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe over there to our YouTube channel. With that, I have nothing else saying, nothing else do. No other way of ending the podcast. Just gonna end it like this. We are out of here.